Save me from the side of myself. I cannot look away. About to crash into my face. Just another day on the shelf. Pull me from my silhouette. Years have been astray. Now a broken shell remains. I cannot embrace what I regret.
Hey, you made it! I have something to show you. This card right here, Nightmare Phoenix. I can't wait to show you how I plan to use this in my new deck. Now, you probably know this from the last time we chatted. I love Chaos Dragons. They're by far one of my favorite archetypes. And quite recently, Duellinks went and added Nightmare Phoenix, obviously, but more importantly, we finally have now the final pieces that I really needed in order to make a effective Chaos Dragon deck. So first and foremost, Blackluster Soldier and Void the Beginning. I absolutely adore the artwork on this card. One of my favorite artworks. I'm running 3 copies of Chaos Dragon Levianeer. Next we run 3 copies of Judgement Dragon, because if you're running Lightsworn, why would you not? I'm running 3 copies of Darkflare Dragon, 3 copies of Eclipse Wyvern, 1 copy of Lightpulsar Dragon. I just found in general that the Darkflare was more needed. Running 3 copies of Raiden, 3 copies of Lightsworn Beast. We're going to be milling quite a lot. This helps us with milling on our first turn, and a lot of the time what tends to happen is we will mill a wolf with either Raiden or using our solar recharge or our charge of the Light Brigade. Additionally, we can also end up milling using Lightsworn Maiden, but having those 2 level 4s means we then have access to Queen Dragoon, something I wasn't aware of. The cost of those effects is not negated, which means we can summon a Darkflare from our graveyard, use its ability to send 1 dragon from our hand and 1 from our deck, targeting things like Eclipse Wyvern, Darkflare, Lightpulsar Dragon, or even a Chaos Levianeer if we don't have another option. Now the main reason why we're running Eclipse Wyvern, sending Eclipse Wyverns to banish Judgement Dragons, just to thin out your deck as much as possible, so you can mill into the cards that you actually want to mill. Lumina, main reason for running this is we're going to go one of 2 options. If we don't have Raiden in the grave or in our hand, then instead of going for our level 7 synchros, we're going to opt to and then instead go into Dante Traveler of the Burning Abyss. Now this is another mill card. If we mill 3, it will boost up to 2500, which is a decent attack in most situations. Additionally, it will switch to defense position after attacking. Then for our link monsters, we have a couple of options. After playtesting this deck a bit, I actually went back and revised the link monsters that I was using. Also because I managed to pick up a copy of Drop and Deleter, we'll just call him that, that's much easier to say. So Drop and Deleter is you're able to get it on the field with 2 monsters with 2 different levels. Once you summon something into one of the zones that this card points to, you're then able to change the level of that monster. So this is a really nice card because it allows us to alter the level of, for example, one of our chaos monsters, or even a Judgement Dragon that gets summoned to a zone that this card points to, which allows us to then go into perhaps either a XYZ, either our level 3 or level 4s here, or we can create a more preferable level range that allows us to then go into our level 7 synchros more easily. That's one of the additions we've made. This is in addition an extra spellcaster that gives us extra revive for our Lady Every. Additionally, to swapping out Minerva for our Dragonoth Lightsworn Dragon. What's good about having this in the deck, we now have an additional Lightsworn, which makes summoning Judgement Dragon that much easier, but it also gives us a target in the deck for Darkflare Dragon. So for whatever reason, essentially you got everything except a Lightsworn monster. Darkflare then lets you get that first Lightsworn monster into the grave, which then allows you to use Lumina's effect, either to discard for example, a Raiden from your hand and get that whole combo going back to the extra deck quickly, I am running one Code Talker. This is just a really easy monster to get on the field, only requiring 2 effect monsters. Additionally, it's a dark monster, so we have an extra dark monster in the deck then. It just helps with the chaos summonings. We're running Nightmare Phoenix, really good card. Discard a card from your hand to destroy one spell or trap, so allowing us to get preferable cards into the graveyard. And then lastly, I'm still leaving in this Gaia Saber. At some point, if we get another generic level 3 like Nightmare Unicorn, then this will be replaced by that. But for the time being, I find this still a good card to have here because it allows us to clear things off the board to make space for chaos monsters. And that is it for the deck. Be jumping into replays now. Okay, so charge of the Light Brigade, sending a decent amount of stuff to the graveyard. Eclipse Wyvern able to banish Judgement Dragon. We go for our Raiden. Into the Wolf on the field, able to go into Dragoon. Dragoon also being nice as it is a dark monster. So we take some damage there. Once again being able to send something to the grave, thinning our deck. We're able to go into a Link monster here. I believe I went into Track Black. Oh no, we went for Phoenix. Okay, but that doesn't bother us too much. We're able to banish all of those to wipe out the 2 monsters on the field and add both Judgement Dragons to our hand. And we get a surrender there. Alright, so here we once again don't have spell. Oh, never mind, we did. Solar Recharge. Minerva able to use its effect to discard an additional card. I think we're able to go into Michael here. Yeah, so we go into Michael, banish a back row card. Once again, able to banish with Levianeer. Okay, and here we go into Link Summon to get Michael into the grave so that we could summon our Judgement Dragon. And that's game. So, not the preferable starting hand, but we do have Raiden, so we can hope for Wolf here. Unfortunately, no such luck. Spoke too soon, but yeah, not in the ideal way that we would have wanted that. Depending on what he's playing here, we might still have a comeback from this. Managed to get a spell card. Okay, so we do have him. We might be able to go for Judgement Dragon here, which would be preferable. Go for Charge of the Light Brigade. Okay, so we can go Lumina into our Raiden here by discarding a Dragoness. Okay, shit. Okay, but we already have one Lumina in there, so... right? Oh, that was the one from there. Okay, we get our Wolf. Alright, so destroying his back row is not going to be helpful, so that has no real use. We can go into Queen Dragoon here. Okay, we can get that into the grave. Okay, so you can take him out. Take this one out. Okay, so Judgement Dragon is playable next turn. If I can survive that long. Toolbox not so useful right now. That's not preferable. But also not the end of the world. Okay, so we get our destiny draw. Just think what's going to be preferable here. That's definitely going to be a good option. Okay, we can go Judgement Dragon. We're going to wipe his field here. Now this will protect him, but it can't protect all of his cards. There we go. Activate Light Pulsar. You get to add this back to the field. Okay, and then we have Blackluster Soldier. It doesn't matter which one of these. Let's do that one rather. Let's do this. And that's lethal. Once again, thanks for joining, and I'll see you in the next video.